This is the second video of our project Firewood to Traveler's Coffee Mug. These videos are available in Spanish. Estos videos están disponibles en español. Levier Fine Writing Instruments and Levier Casting Products proudly presents the turning process of firewood into a traveler's coffee mug. Several tools are going to be needed for the hollowing process. We are going to start by doing a pilot hole. The diameter is not important. In this view, we are able to see that a black mark has been made to our blank. This is important because that is the diameter that we need to take special care when doing the hollowing process. The Hollowing Master is an excellent tool for this type of projects. We are using the round nose cutting tip. Even though that this tool is perfect for this application, we need to understand the capabilities of the tool. This tool will allow us to go 3 to 4 inches deep in hollowing process. Then we will need to change the tool or to add a Forstner bit in order to complete our process. The liner that we are going to use has 2 diameters. So we were able to achieve the first one using the Hollowing Master. Then we switched to a Forstner bit in order to achieve the second and deepest diameter. The lessons learned from several projects that we have made indicates the following rules. Before the hollowing process, our blank has to be cylindrical. Number 2, and the most important, is that the wall thickness of our project prior to hollowing has to be thick enough in order to have more mechanical resistance during the hollowing process. Sharpened tools are very important in any turning project. Sharpened tools are a must for any turning project. We are using the 4-jaw scroll chuck as a holding mechanism for this project. The cuts that we are doing now are going to be very gentle. We will try to avoid vibration, tool catches, or just mistakes that can be a real disaster for this project. This set of cuts are just to reduce the diameter of our wood blank. We are now concentrating in one of the critical diameters. This diameter, it is important because it has to match the stainless steel sleeve that we are using. We are using the calipers to check for the proper dimension. Then we are going to do a fit test to see if we have achieved the specific diameter. The critical diameter has been completed. As we can see in this view, we have an imperfection in our blank. The good thing for us is that the missing material will not affect our end project. During the next set of cuts, we have to be very careful. Remember, there's 2 diameters in this project, so we will try to avoid having a very thin wall during these cuts, and also we need to leave enough material for the sanding process. We are now starting to do some shaping of our project. The imperfection still is present, but now we are going to concentrate in the body of our traveler's coffee mug. The tool that we are using is the roughing gouge. This project will have a taper, meaning we are going to have a bigger diameter in the top and a lower diameter in the bottom. The lower diameter has to be big enough to maintain or to have this traveler's coffee mug stable during the use. We are continuing working on the lower portion of our project. We are going to leave more than enough material during these cuts. Because the imperfection is still present, we are going to have some safety material. And also, the safety material is important to have if you have an imperfection or if that imperfection is not present. There's always a possibility of an accident, so having material to work with is always an advantage. In this view, we are able to see that our project is taking the final shape. Now we are going to concentrate on the separation of the waste material and our coffee mug. We are working very close to the jaws of our chuck. It's very important to maintain concentration to avoid an accident. The first critical diameter that we made is going to act as a recess for the liner for this project. We are now working on the external diameter. The liner is going to act as a bushing similar to the pen turning process. So we need to match that diameter and then we can continue with the final shape of our traveler's coffee mug. For these steps we are using now the spindle master, where we can use a detail gouge, a spindle gouge or the roughing gouge. We are now using the paring tool to achieve the diameter that we are looking to match our stainless steel liner. We are moving now to the final shape of the bottom of our traveler's coffee mug. The tool that we are using is the spindle master. The spindle master is an alternative tool for the skew. We are using the spindle master to shape the bottom part of our project. The lower part of this project is the one that has the smallest diameter. So the wall thickness is going to be thicker than the top area. But still, we need to maintain a delicate shape between the two areas. The final shape has been achieved and we did the cutting or separation of our project. Now we are using the waste wood as a jam chuck. Progressive dry sanding was made for this project. We went from 100 to 600 grit. Then we polished the surface using 4/0 steel wood. Safety as priority number one in our projects, so we can see the amount of dust that was located on the respirator. So once again, we encourage everyone that is watching this video to use a respirator, a mask, or a device to keep the dust away from your lungs. For the finishing process, we are going to use a high gloss, fast dry urethane finish. Because there's a history on this project. The history is based upon the tree that was chopped down. We want to maintain the grain and the color. The only that we are doing with the finish that we are applying is just protecting it for the environment that is going to be used. We are going to apply several heavy coats of the polyurethane finish. During these applications, we are going to wipe the excess using a dry piece of paper. We are going to do this for 7 to 10 coats. We are going to do a light sanding, then we are going to apply another 2 light coats of this polyurethane finish. To add the life of this project, we are going to add finish also to the inside, just to seal all the pores. We are going to leave our project in the lathe. This project is going to be turning on a low speed to allow a proper drying. The end result, another masterpiece made by Levier. Remember, if you have any questions, comments or concerns in regards to this video, feel free to send us an email. And please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.